Good day, I'm Stephen McHugh, and this is your JIS News for Wednesday, December 28, 2022. The states of public emergency SOEs for St. Anne, Clarendon, St. Catherine, St. James, Westmoreland, Hanover, and Kingston and St. Andrew have been reimposed for another 14 days. The security measures took effect at 12 a.m. this morning, with Prime Minister Andrew Holness making the announcement in a press conference at Jamaica House earlier today. He says that while the security forces had reasonable success in controlling the number of murders leading up to and during the Christmas season, the threat levels remain elevated.
The threat levels for ongoing gang conflicts, contract killings, organized robberies of businesses, hijacking of goods in transit, and various confidence scams that lead ultimately to the loss of life, spreading of fear, and depriving entire communities of their freedom to pursue their business and happiness. That threat level remains elevated and extensive in scale.
Asserting that the priority is to save lives and preserve the freedom of ordinary citizens, Prime Minister Holness says the government will continue to be relentless in its efforts to control murder specifically and crimes generally.
We will continue to use all measures available to us. We will use the SOEs when necessary. Criminals and criminal masterminds should take no comfort that the time for declaration is short. We are and we will continue to use all lawful powers within our means to control crime and to save lives.
Members of the diplomatic community are being engaged to increase exposure for the Gastronomy Center at Devon House as part of efforts to enhance gastronomy tourism locally and increase visitor arrivals. Tourism Minister Edmund Bartlett, who announced the initiative recently, says this will create a new product in the gastronomy arrangements in Jamaica and go a long way in further enhancing the value of Devon House as a great attraction. To kickstart the program, the first in a series of dinners involving the diplomatic community was hosted at the facility recently. It was organized to expose members of the diplomatic corps to the unique culinary offerings of Jamaica and at the same time engage their interests in participating in this international gastronomic exposure. This will see every country represented in Jamaica taking on one dinner arrangement per month and inviting the rest of the world to come and enjoy the culinary delights of their own country. The first dinner involved representatives from 10 countries, including the United States, the United Kingdom, Canada, South Africa, and China. Additionally, Minister Bartlett says a pop-up kitchen will be established in 2023 to enhance the food-related offerings at Devon House. This pop-up kitchen will be supported by a small farmers market with fresh fruits and vegetables, condiments, meat, fish, and other proteins to enable individuals to come in and prepare a full-fledged meal. Highly qualified chefs will participate in this program, offering an engaging experience. Devon House was named Jamaica's first gastronomy center in 2017 by Minister of Tourism Edmund Bartlett. Approximately 30 farmers in West Central St. Catherine have received knapsack sprayers to help boost their production. The knapsack sprayers are used by farmers for spraying different chemicals in the fields, including pesticides. They were presented by the Member of Parliament for the area, Dr. Christopher Tufton, during a recent farmers market held at the Green Acres Commercial Complex in the parish. The farmers market, which was being staged for the 5th year, is organized by Dr. Tufton in partnership with the Rural Agricultural Development Authority, RADA, and the Social Development Commission. He says the annual event provides an opportunity for citizens to shop for fresh produce at reasonable prices. St. Catherine Parish Manager for RADA, Ruth Barrett, adds that it enables farmers to connect with consumers directly. Healthcare service delivery at the Cornwall Regional Hospital has been bolstered with the donation of 20 nebulizers. The medical equipment valued $300,000 were recently handed over to the hospital by the V. Mansukani Foundation. The donation was facilitated by Custos Rotolorum for St. James, Bishop Conrad Pitkin. The Cornwall Regional Pediatric Department will receive the majority of the nebulizers. Head of the department, Dr. Carleen Grant Davis, says there has been an increase in the number of children with respiratory illnesses being treated at the institution, making this donation useful and timely. The hospital's acting CEO, Lennox Wallace, says he is pleased that the private sector continues to partner with the Health and Wellness Ministry to improve service delivery across Jamaica. Deepak Mirpuri, who handed over the equipment on behalf of businessmen and the foundation CEO, Gal Mansukani, says the donation is being made to honor Mr. Mansukani's son, who succumbed to asthma complications in April. The foundation also donated 40 nebulizers to the Bustamante Hospital for Children earlier this year, and Mr. Mapuri says other projects will be done in education and health. And finally, data collection for the 2022 Population and Housing Census, which was previously scheduled to end this month, will be extended into the first quarter of 2023. The Statistical Institute of Jamaica, STATIN, says this is to ensure maximum coverage of the Jamaican population. Data collection commenced in September 22 on a phased basis. Since then, census takers have been deployed island-wide, but Statin says there are more persons to be counted. It provides benchmark estimates about the size of the population, as well as important demographic and socioeconomic indicators for policy planning and decision-making by the government, private sector, and other key stakeholders. In keeping with the 2022 census tagline, "You count, me count, all we count," Statin is encouraging everyone to cooperate with the census takers as the Institute completes this important national exercise. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Stephen McHugh. Thanks for watching.